Don't jump. Primary chemical weapons. Don't jump.
I remember the first screams, the sirens, then the silence. There were more of us back then. We thought the infection would burn itself out. But it just kept feeding, like this damn cold, creeping into every crack of who we were. I used to think mankind would go out with fire, proud and loud.
But no. We hid. We waited for rescue.
But rescue never came. This isn't a distress call. Not anymore. I've run out of people to call for. What you're hearing is a record. My testimony. Everything I saw, from the first week to the last light in the sky. If you're out there, don't come looking for answers. I already tried that. I'm just leaving behind what I found before the silence takes me too.
This is Ground Zero. And this is how it began.
I remember the morning it started, though truth be told, I don't remember much about the night before. Bottle of cheap bourbon on the counter, half a pack of smokes gone. Guess I was celebrating something. Can't remember what. Head pounding like someone drove a nail through it. The kind of hangover where your heart feels like it's trying to escape your chest. Place stank of sweat, stale beer, and old regrets. Same as every morning, I suppose. No family, no friends, just me and my radio, my one good habit left. I'd listen to the chatter before heading to work. That day, it was different. The static was meaner. The voices were shaky. Words like containment breach, military cordon. Thought it was another panic hoax. God knows people love their drama. It was the first time I realized how damn alone I really was. That was Knox County, the morning after my last drink, and the first day of the end of the world. I figured some black coffee and greasy eggs might straighten me out. A drink, maybe two, something to stop my hands from shaking. Main Street looked wrong. Windows dark, shops locked up. The kind of morning where even the birds seemed to know better.
Hello?
Nothing. No one behind the counter, no one in the booths. So I did what I always did, sat down, stared at nothing, and tried not to think about how quiet it had gotten. Then I heard it, a noise, soft, like someone breathing through broken lungs. Close, too close. I looked out the window, couldn't see much through the rain, just a shape, moving wrong, like every joint in its body had forgotten what it was supposed to do. I told myself it was a drunk, maybe someone got hurt, but something in me knew it wasn't either of those things. That was the last time I stepped inside that diner, and the last day the world made sense. I'd been staring at the counter for hours, waiting for something to make sense, something to make the headache stop. Nothing did, so I went looking for it. The back room, dusty, forgotten, shelves full of liquor nobody'd touched in years. Thought maybe if I drank enough, the world would stop spinning, and I'd stop caring. Wine, coffee liqueur, half a bottle of bourbon I found under the counter. I drank it all, every drop. Darkness came quick, sweet, heavy, blinding. When I stumbled back into the street, I wasn't looking. Couldn't see. Couldn't feel anything but the spin in my head. And then I hit the road. Everything went white, and then quiet. For a second at least, the world stopped, and I thought maybe I was done. I woke up cold. Floor was hard, tile, smelled like bleach and blood. Took me a second to realize I was naked. Everything hurt. My ribs, my head, my pride. I remember the headlights, the rain, then nothing. Found a hospital gown next to me. No idea how it got there. Maybe somebody tried to help. Maybe they didn't make it that far. Not a sound. No nurses, no patients, no hum of machines. Just the building breathing, like it was waiting for something. Louisville was dead. Streets empty. Cars still. No birds, no sirens, no life. Found a soda can under a gurney. Didn't think, just cracked it open and drank like it was the last thing on earth. Didn't even stop for air. Guess that's the thing about withdrawals. You'll drink anything if it stops the shaking. Found a plastic bag. Filled it with whatever I could carry. Soda, water, a couple of protein bars that had seen better days. When I stepped outside, it didn't feel like home anymore. It felt like walking into someone else's nightmare. That's when I saw it, the bar across the street. Neon still flickering, door half open. Maybe there'd be people, or at least something to drink. Old habits die hard, but not as hard as I should have. By the time the lights started to fade, I was gone again. Back in that same loop. Drink till you forget. Wake up hating yourself. Repeat. Sat on the floor behind the bar, surrounded by bottles. Every sip made the room quieter, softer, easier. Hell, if the world was ending, I figured I might as well go out the way I lived, drunk and alone. What the hell was that? Sounded like someone dragging their feet. Slow, uneven, like they'd forgotten how to walk. Then there were more, a dozen maybe, moving together, groaning, like the whole city was waking up drunk. For a second, I thought about opening it, just seeing who they were. Maybe they needed help. Maybe I wasn't alone. Then I remembered the radio. Something about an influenza, people getting violent, contagious. God, don't let them open it. They were right outside that door, close enough to touch. And when they left, the silence felt worse than the noise. I didn't know it yet, but that was the last night I ever slept drunk.